Hey everyone, welcome to this bonus episode of God of War. Today we'll be chasing all the Valkyries or freeing them. Freeing a dragon as well, but that will be short. I'm sorry this episode will be a bit long, but I hope you'll enjoy it anyway. And stay to the end, there is a bonus ending.
Got any more giant stories, Mimir?
Well, if you see any more shrines about, you can always ask.
Mimir, what did you call Mother? Laufey the Just? Did you know her?
I never had the pleasure. Laufey was a rumour in the halls of Asgard. A giantess warrior who thwarted many an Aesir god's plans. Freeing those who they would enslave, feeding those who they would starve, generally making a nuisance of herself in the most noble of ways. Thor was terribly frustrated he could never find her to fight. Once my imprisonment began, I could only wonder what became of her, and who she would turn out to be. Yours is quite a singular lineage, lad.
Is it a good idea coming back here?
She's probably in there planning your demise, brother.
Or bringing Baldur back to life? Like she did you, Mimir.
Oh, I'm not alive, lad. I'm reanimated, sure. But make no mistake, I'm still quite dead. I'll never be what I once was. She won't want this for her son. Trust me.
That's a relief. Not the part about you being dead, but, you know. A Valkyrie. We have to save her.
Think before you act. Are we prepared to face such a powerful foe?
I'm ready if you are.
Aye, same here. If that counts for anything.
Here she comes!
Ready yourself, boy!
Thank you for releasing my physical form. I have only gratitude.
Why were you trapped?
I am uncertain. My mind still fragmented. The Rokstol of Valkyr. It is the last thing I remember.
The what?
Valhalla awaits. I must return.
The Rokstol of Valkyr.
What is that, Mimir?
It's a council chamber of sorts, hidden away in Midgard. The Valkyries would often need a place to confer outside of Odin's prying eyes. They thought themselves properly concealed, but the All-Father sees all, so the saying goes.
Where is it?
Remember the room with the 8 thrones?
I think so. We've been to a lot of different places.
It's to the left of the 2 oarsman statues. I didn't call it out for what it was at the time. I didn't know for sure.
Think we'll find out why the Valkyries are like this?
That chamber held a special significance for them. We'll find something there, I'm certain of it.
It's another Valkyrie. We're gonna save her, right?
If by save her you mean brutally rip her wings off, then my vote is aye.
Enough. Both of you. I will decide the best course of action. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
Not yet!
Moving a bit slow.
Freedom! Cursed no longer. A joyous day indeed.
Oof, this one is louder than the last.
Milady, please tell us. Why were you in this physical form? Why fight us?
I do not know. The soul of a Valkyrie cannot remain pure in a physical body. We belong in the spirit world, which is where I now go. Goodbye!
Somebody made them this way. Who? And why?
I wouldn't want to speculate.
You know something.
Ah, Mimir, the smartest man alive. I know many things.
Head?
Sigrun, the Queen of the Valkyries. She would have that power. The last time I saw her, she was corporeal herself. She came to visit me long after I'd been imprisoned by Odin.
Why?
Well, we had history, I guess you could say.
Like, romantic history?
Ah, lad, you're making me blush, I think. Can I still blush?
First we hunt these creatures, and now we chase your former lover. We do not need this distraction.
It's more than a distraction. Father, these are Valkyries. They're the ones who keep the dead from overrunning Midgard.
Then they are terrible at their job.
It's not their fault, brother. Someone changed them. Kept them from their duty.
The Queen?
I can't say for sure, lad. We should ask more of them. If, of course, you don't mind the distraction.
Looks like we're doing this. Yes, we're doing this.
Got that one, brother.
Almost ready.
You have freed me.
Who did this to you?
I remember only pain. And my queen. She locked me down here? But why?
Ah, Sigrun.
I must leave you now. I must find her.
I must remember.
Sounds like your queen is responsible, Head.
Aye. When I saw her last, she was different. Changed. And not just that she was in physical form. She was more volatile. I tried to talk to her about it, but she had just come to say goodbye. I didn't think.
I'm sorry, Mimir. We'll find her.
Not sure she wants to be found. I just don't understand why she would do this. It doesn't make a lick of sense.
And if she is responsible?
Then we'll have to stop her. The Valkyries must be freed, and we're the only ones capable.
We?
Well, who do you think's gonna watch your back?
Yes, sir. Please don't eat us. Please don't eat us.
Oi, prepare yourself.
Huh. You're welcome.
Be ready.
Freedom.
Where is your queen?
My queen?
She did this to you. She's letting the dead take over Midgard.
This cannot be.
I didn't want to believe it either, milady, but we have to find her.
Where is she?
I can't say for sure, but the Rockstola Valkyries. If the Council of Eight are reunited, perhaps she will answer our call.
The Council of 8. Looks like we have more Valkyries to hunt.
Aye, lad. But at least we know where to find Sigrun.
But where do we find the remaining Valkyries?
Other realms.
Good thinking, brother. Muspelheim, Niflheim. Sigrun would have no qualm with interning her Valkyries outside of Midgard.
Another Valkyrie.
You're in Niflheim? Of all the places.
Oh, guess we're fighting her.
Freedom.
Yes. You are free now.
My sisters, have they suffered the same fate?
Yes. But we'll save them.
You are both very brave. I wish you luck. Valhalla awaits.
Both? She didn't even notice me.
Council of 8. Looks like this was our last one.
Aye, lad. On to the Rokestola Valkyrs then. If you remember, it's next to the 2 oarsman statues on the path we took to Thamur's chisel.
This queen of yours, she is strong, yes? Stronger than these other Valkyries we have faced.
That's putting it mildly, brother.
Then we must prepare ourselves.
Now that I've saved all the Valkyries, let's put their helmet on thrones in the Council of Valkyries. It's located in Midgard, not hard to follow.
This is none other than Geirdriful, the Master of Arms in Valhalla, responsible for arming and training Odin's Einherjar.
Is what?
His army come Ragnarok. The entire reason Valhalla exists, you see. The Einherjar wait in the Great Hall endlessly, feasting, drinking, and fornicating themselves silly. Once Ragnarok begins, Odin calls them into service to fight on his behalf. Geirdriful had her hands full training that lot.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I want to show you the first 2 I've already done. No, you won't say it again. Sorry you missed those ones, but...
This, my friends, is Kara. Now, Valkyries are volatile by nature, but Kara, the lass is wild storm personified.
A wild storm.
Aye, calm and collected, Then the air would shift and the fury of her storm would unleash. It was beautiful in a way, assuming you could find proper shelter. Her tears would cleanse the blood-soaked battlefields.
Okay.
This is Rota, a chooser of the slain.
I thought all the Valkyrie did that.
Not exactly, lad. Although that is what they're most famous for, and by far their greatest responsibility. You've seen what happens to the dead without the judgment of the Valkyries.
Hellwalkers.
That's right. Rota, Gunnar, Skuld. Without them to clean up the aftermath of battle, hell overflows with souls meant for Valhalla. A sorry state of affairs. Rota must be beside herself.
Yeah. That's all a bit fucked up.
Ah, here we have Air, the healer.
A Valkyrie healer? Strange.
Air was strange, as a matter of fact. Very quiet, very calm. Where her sisters were violent rapids, Air was a gentle stream. She healed the wounds of both mortals and gods, and even a certain all-knowing sage who once drank too much and fell off a mountain. Not my proudest moment.
Gotta love Mimir.
Well, well. Hilda, mistress of battle. She and Odin got on quite well, actually. Her and the other Valkyries, not so much. She would spend most of her time here in Midgard observing discord between the living, and sewing some up herself from time to time. She lived for conflict. Some say she was conflict personified. I wonder what will become of her now that she's free.
We'll see, I guess.
Olrun, once the daughter of a powerful chieftain. She fell defending him during a Reaver attack. Olrun was escorted to Valhalla, where she chose to devote her afterlife to the pursuit of knowledge above all else. Quite unusual behavior amongst the constant drinking and feasting of her fellow Valhallian denizens.
How'd she end up a Valkyrie?
Odin. He saw a kindred spirit in Olrun's single-minded pursuit of knowledge. He appointed her as the Valkyrie's resident historian.
Yeah, fair enough. And the breach. Oh.
I'm not ready!
No, 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 no. Well, that's going to be fun, guys. I see you on the time I actually succeed. Like tomorrow or something. Oh, I will kill you. We did it!
Thank you, friends. You have saved the Valkyries.
Sigrun, how did this happen?
Mimir, is that you? You have been freed, but...
Freedom comes at a price, milady.
You speak truly. Countless winters we served the All-Father. But only through his union to the Queen did we ever taste some measure of freedom.
But aren't you the queen?
There has only been one Queen of the Valkyries, the goddess Freya. When Odin severed her wings, I served in her absence, but it wasn't enough for the All-Father. He used an archaic piece of magic, corrupting my sisters. I tried to contain the damage by imprisoning them in places where they could cause no harm, but soon I lost myself as well.
Sigrun, I'm sorry for being so worthless. I could have done something, or tried at the very least. What will you do now?
I must reunite with my sisters. Together we can restore balance to the realms. You have the eternal blessings of the Valkyries.
I hope so.
Well, we did it, I suppose.
You don't sound very happy about it.
It's difficult to be happy about anything when you're a reanimated head. I'm grateful we were able to set the Valkyries free. But so much of this could have been avoided, if only...
You said it yourself, Head. It does not matter anymore. The past is the past.
Well, that's awfully cheerful coming from you.
I am in a good mood. The dwarves will make use of this helm.
Your dad's a wee bit single-minded, isn't he, lad?
Definitely.
Okay, let's see the dwarves then.
We're finally home. Feels like a lifetime ago.
Bit drafty, maybe. It's a right improvement over having tree bark in your tadger.
Time to rest.
I'm gonna sleep through winter.
Okay, this'll do.
Sleep.
Way ahead of you. What was that?
The ball!
Oh wow. Well guys, this is really the end. I'll be more precise about what I think of the game. Great game. Absolutely great game. The mechanics are just perfect. Some bosses are really hard, but they are never unfair. I love the stories on the boat. I love the story of the game. The graphics are top notch for PS4. That's one of the best games I've played in a long time, along with Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, really. I love the camera that it's all in one shot.
really gives a sense of adventure. The music is just gorgeous. It's the same all along, but really gorgeous. And I don't know what to say more. Worth buying. The only thing I was disappointed is the end, but that's me. I don't like teaser for the next games. Although this game doesn't have any microtransaction nor DLCs. If you buy the game, you got the whole game. And that's great. Yeah, if you have a PS4, definitely worth buying. Maybe not buying a PS4 for it, but if you have a PS4, definitely worth buying. If you like difficulty though. Because I was playing on normal and the game was already challenging. I've been trying the hardest difficulty. And in previous games, in previous God of Wars, when you launched New Game Plus, you had access to new outfits, silly outfits. One of them was a fish. If ever that happens, I will do a quick video to show you. But yeah, this is the end of this game. And I would say something. I'd rather have 30-40 hours of a great game like this than 120 on a shitty game. I've done all the side quests. The only thing I haven't done is get all the collectibles. But that's pointless actually, because all you can do with the collectibles is get money out of it, and you get way enough money in the whole game. The two side quest realms were really challenging. I haven't shown you, I think it's called Valheim, just because it's long and extremely repetitive. But yeah, that was still extremely challenging. The lowest part of the game for me, because it's all about farming, and I don't like that, but the reward is great. One of them gives you an armor that deals fire damage at every hit, so basically the berserk mode. And the other one gives you, and you got 3 styles, but the other one gives you Hush regen. And you got the style of light, medium and heavy armors for all of them. The Valkyries, probably the hardest boss I ever had to face. The Valkyrie Queen was the biggest bitch I ever seen. But that's so satisfying when you actually kill them. Sorry guys, I didn't write anything. I'm letting the credit roll because all those persons deserve a massive shout out. This alternate ending is even more of a teaser for the next one. The next one will be set, you kind of figured in probably for Ragnarok. I hope so. One thing about the Norse mythology is the world serpent is actually Loki's son, so there might be some kind of time travel there. yeah, this revelation that your son is actually Loki. I didn't see that coming. There is so much to say and I can't find my words. The fighting system is just perfect. You got to get used to it, but it's really good. And the exploration parts are never boring, thanks to all the stories and dialogues. By the end, when I was farming the side quests, I didn't have any stories left, so it was a bit boring. But then I started to fast travel, and they had new stories, not really interesting ones, but just pieces of dialogues. It's not repetitive. So yeah guys, if you want a good game, buy this one. Even if you've seen the story, trust me, you haven't experienced the game the way I did. Yeah, you get involved with your character, and even if I have no children, I cared about their truth. That's all I can say. And compared to the other God of War games, it's not the same kind of epic. Really not. The first God of War games, Kratos was driven by anger. He was able to jump really, really high. If you look at the game, he felt more powerful. Not sure he actually is, but he really felt so. But that's just the first game of this mythology, so maybe we'll see more. I want to thank everyone who's been watching, and I also want to thank Sushi Cat Gamer, the channel, so Cat and Mort, and also Mark Jackson, because I watch your Let's Plays, guys, and I tried to do kind of the same. I know I'm not that used to it, and I haven't rewatched all of my episodes, but I'll get used to it. No, I hope you've enjoyed, really enjoyed this episode. I know it's a short one, but yeah. I don't know what to say more. I just hope the credits will actually end. Yeah, that's the thing with PS4 exclusives actually. I know some people are pissed because they can't play great games because they're only on PS4. I want to say something. Sony is giving a lot. Is helping them a lot. They can communicate through studios. I know that Santa Monica, the studios who created God of War, actually had some kind, I don't know what kind of help of the people creating Horizon Zero Dawn. One of them, the main creator, I don't remember his first name, but Mr. Barlog has worked on the new Tomb Raiders. So yeah, he's used to reinvent franchise and he did really well. You have no idea how much I enjoyed this game. Director of music Chuck Dowd, yeah. Yeah, this guy only used 3 notes for the whole game, but that was a piece of art. The downsides of the game, I'm really trying to find some. Yeah, maybe the challenge realms, Muspelheim and Valheim. I think it's Valheim. Were not exactly interesting. And on the Bifrost, they're talking about the 9 realms. Of course they're here, but you can't access them all, which makes sense. But it's irritating to see the gate and to not be able to know how it looks like. I'm waiting for this fight against Thor. And I'm pretty sure we will end the world mythology, the world Nordic mythology by the end of all games. And I don't know if you remember, but there's one of the Jotunheim lore panels showcase also the Greek mythology, so they're dead, the Egyptian mythology, the Celtic mythology, and another one I don't know what it is. I think it's Asian, but I'm not sure. So that means those mythology exist within God of War lore. And I hope we'll be able to visit them too. Anyway guys, that's been a really good really good game. I enjoyed it to bits, and I hope you did too. I'll tell you, see you on my next Let's Play, and maybe some Fallout 4 beans. Bye!
Atreus, are you ready?
Yeah, but I had the weirdest dream. Fimbulwinter was ending, and Thor came for us. Here at the house.
It was only a dream.
But it felt different. It felt real. It felt like the future.
Then we will worry about it tomorrow. Today, there are still things we can do. Come,